Hey, Hunbun. How was your outing with... Honey? Honey? Are you alright? Can I come in? Uh, uh, are you Hey, what's wrong? Here, let me hold you. There, beautiful. Tell me, what happened? Someone you trusted made you upset? Okay. What'd they do? They were making comments about your sexual orientation. That's never good. What'd they say? Okay, so they didn't have any issue with us. Alright, that's good, but what did... So... They were talking about how you're interested in multiple genders, and they took issue with that? Why would they... pick a side? Ugh, that's not any of their business. You don't have to change who you're interested in to fit into some team. Well, I know you already know that, but I just don't want this to play on your mind or make you think you have to do anything for anyone else. I know that you've had to experience some more unique pressures from both gay and straight people alike, but any arguments that they may have told you to make you doubt yourself aren't valid in the slightest. I don't think that this is just a phase, as some may say, because, well, let's face it, life is nothing but phases of discovery and growing to understand ourselves, who we are and what we need. And I don't think you're in denial either. I mean, I know that some people thought they were bi or pan before realizing that they were just gay the whole time, but that's not a universal experience. It's influenced by a number of external factors, and some of which can be incredibly stressful. But even then, becoming gay isn't exactly a 12-step program. Change isn't a guarantee one way or the other. If this is who you are and how you fall in love, then that's that. That's the final answer. And no one has any right to try to contest that. They said it's greedy? Ugh, that's... It's not greedy to be attracted to more than one gender identity, love. Just because you may be compatible with different people, that doesn't make it a bad thing. Would I be greedy for liking both the daring, dashing type who makes me want to push my own boundaries, and the quiet, cutesy type who I just want to cuddle endlessly all day? I mean, if I dated both at the same time, then that would be cheating. Unless we establish an open relationship, but I'm not even really into that anyways. I'm getting off topic now. Point is, there's nothing promiscuous or taboo about being into different kinds of people, even if those kinds of people don't all fall under the same category. What do I think about you? I'm sorry, I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Do I feel threatened? Why would I? No, hang on, I need you to look at me for this. I don't care if you're into guys, gals, non-binary pals, because you love me, right? I'm not so insecure or untrusting of you to think that you're gonna go run off with someone else. If I were, it wouldn't matter how many genders you're into, because even if you were only into guys, I'd have every other guy in my metaphorical crosshairs. See how that whole argument falls apart? If our relationship really were just some kind of experiment, I know you would have opened up about it. And then those expectations, or lack thereof, would have been set. There wouldn't necessarily be any guaranteed strings attached, but we just kind of take it as we go. And if you do happen to come to a realization that you're not into guys in general, or even if you're just not into me, I'll be sad, of course, but I won't blame you for being yourself and doing what you have to do so long as you're honest about things. But talking about presently now, you identifying as you do is not being indecisive, and doing so doesn't make you promiscuous. Your orientation doesn't change the way I see you. I love you and always have for exactly who you are. And just because theoretically you might be able to swing with more than half of the population one way or the other, that doesn't make your love only half as real. And more importantly, that doesn't make you only half as deserving. And it's kind of ironic that, as inclusive as the gay community claims to be, I know that erasure is a huge problem. People think that just because you can be straight passing, that you somehow never face discrimination, all while the homophobes lump you in with every other gay, and the gay community kicks you out for not being exactly like them. And it's especially ironic because bi, pan, and certain other plus identities actually make up the majority of the community, but are just so invisible. And it's actually thanks to a number of people with those identities that the gay community has made so many advancements. I mean, the first ever Pride Parade was spearheaded by a bi woman. And so because of that, I think that if anyone passes judgment on your or anyone else's orientation, well, frankly, it's none of their damn business. So, please, don't cry over people like that. I know it hurts, but they're not worth your tears. And maybe they'll come around once they crawl out from whatever rock is currently squishing their tiny brain, and realize that even love doesn't have to be within a binary. But until then, so long as I'm here, if you get any more nasty comments from anyone, I'll just give them my nasty judgmental stare. You may say that I have an adorable face, but you know I'm not gonna put up with that crap. Because, well, I love you. Now, how about you and I try to win this day back and focus on something that does matter? Like perhaps focusing on our relationship, and how I still have to settle the score for you kicking my ass in Mario Kart yesterday. Ah, yes. You're the best. Alright, I'll go get set up while you get all of your things settled. Fair warning, though, if you're not in the den in 4 minutes, I'm carrying you there over my shoulder Shrek style. You know I'll do it, don't try me. Alright, time starts now.